Hello everybody, hope y'all are doing good out there. So this video is going to be the start of maybe a few videos. I may do a few separate videos, or I may, depending how long this video turns out, put them on the end of this one, but most likely this will be a few series video where we're going to be diving into patina and how different kinds of foods affect the patina on a knife, and how you should clean the knife with patina, and just go into patina 101, basic patina 101. There's a lot of people who are coming in from the modern knife world who have no understanding of what patina is, and a few things that have happened recently have kind of showcased that idea. And so this whole video and this whole series is the idea of showcasing what patina is, how to take care of it, how it looks different, why somebody might want it. All these kind of things we're going to talk about in these upcoming videos. But the way to start this off is a recent trade that I did. So a while back, when I was looking to get this orange peanut, well, let me rephrase that. I was looking to get a orange peanut, and I was down between two knives, between this one and the red-handled Workman series Sodbuster Jr., the one with the carbon steel blades. They were about the same price. The peanut was like $2 more. But I was looking at them, and I was debating on which one to get. And I knew that the peanut was on sale, where that the Sodbuster Jr. was normal price. It's a little cheaper knife than the peanut. And so I decided to go with the orange peanut. And y'all know the story of that. I ended up trading it to a friend of mine. And later on, I got another orange peanut, and that's this one right here. But nevertheless, the knife I was thinking about the knife I was thinking about getting instead of this one was the red Sodbuster Jr., the Workman series with the carbon steel blades. Well, you also will remember that I have a yellow Sodbuster that had a squirrel on it right here. The squirrel Sodbuster had a stainless steel stone-washed blade. Well, there's a lady that I go to church with who had sent me an text and had a picture of a knife she'd bought. And it was one of these one of these red Workman series Sodbuster Juniors. And when it was delivered to her door, evidently the package had got completely soaked with water, and that water went right through the box, melted the case box, and went right into the knife, and it patinaed the blade. Now, I can't believe it didn't rust the blade, but it did patina it. So when she got it out of the box and opened it up, it had these black blotches on it. If I do some fancy editing, I might try to include what the blotches looked like. But it was just patina that was on the blade here and there. And I realized that patina may not be the best kind of blade for her, since she don't like the way it looked. So I sent her a picture of what the blade would look like after she's used it for about a year. Something like this one right here. You can see I've got a tremendous amount of patina formed. But we'll talk about this. You know, the blade's smooth. You know, there is no rust on it. It's smooth as it can be. Now, clean and sanitary, but nevertheless, I sent her this, and she didn't like the way that this would get all dark and spotty. My mom is the exact same way. She likes the shiny, and some people prefer shiny stainless steel, which I completely understand. So anyways, when she said that, I thought, well, I'm going to send her a picture of my yellow squirrel knife. If she likes the stainless steel blade on that, then we'll do a trade. And she did, and so we did a knife trade. And so the newest addition to the knife collection is this one right here. Now this, as we said before, is what you call a red Workman series, and these are unique for two things. First off, they have these red Delrin handles, and second off, they're going to have carbon steel blades in them. Now, it's the basic Case Sod Buster Jr. rundown. You got your bird's eye pivot, you got your pins, you got your brass back spring, your brass liners, and your stainless steel back spring. I like this red color a whole lot. I shined it up when I got home. Then you got your one blade here. This is what you call a Skinner style blade. You can see this one has a stone washed finish on it. It's a very high stone wash, so it almost looks like mirror finish, but nevertheless, and it had a spot right here under the nail neck, a big long blotch about 1 inch long, and then right here where it says case, there was a big black spot. and that was just patina. And anytime I get a knife, whether it's new or used, I usually polish it up like I like them. I like them real polished. And when I did that, I polished the patina off, but the patina is going to start developing immediately. And that is some of my plans with this knife. Y'all know that the Peanut and the Sodbuster Jr. are just about my favorite knives, my favorite patterns of all time. Well, in this video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using a Sodbuster and letting it develop patina. We'll see how long it takes this knife to look like this one here. You can see the difference there. We'll see how long it takes. And if it looks any different, these should look identical. Because if you'll notice, they're both CS steel. And why I'm making a mention of this is Case's, what they call their 1095. And why this is important to note is Case has made carbon steel, of course, longer than they made stainless. But their older steel, they used to label as CV. See that right there? That CV stood for chrome vanadium. And it was a little bit different makeup. And it tended to behave a little bit different. Now, I've done tests comparing CV and CS. And the best as I can tell, every one of my tests has always yielded the exact same result. Here's a CS. These are both 032 Stockmans, both amber bone. The only difference is the blade steel. This one's a 2016. This one right here is a 2024. And you can see they switched that CV to a CS. And you can see the blade patina looks a little bit different. I personally like the way that these CS's patina. The patina is a little spottier, it's not as even, and I kind of like that. Now, a lot of people prefer a more even, gray-toned patina, which I completely understand. It's all a matter of preference. This knife's a very beautiful knife, I think, right here. But we got the patina when we were cutting up our potatoes to plant this year. My dad used one and I used the other, and I had them perfectly shiny before I did it. And you can see the same thing. You can see how the patina developed. They're very similar, and I don't think there's anything to get worked up about. But nevertheless, every time that I've done the cut test with these, I've found that the new CS, the carbon steel, holds an edge a lot longer than the older CV. I've done the test like 3 or 4 times. Every time it's the exact same example. If I'm doing like slices through cardboard, I can usually get like something crazy like 40 to 60 more slices before the blade starts to dull. So that's very interesting. But that being set aside, let us say that both of these knives right here are CS, so I'm expecting the patina to look very similar. But the patina, what it looks like, is based upon what you have cut. Different foods and different acids produce different finishes. A banana looks different from an apple looks different from a potato, tomato, on down the list, onion, they all give us a different patina. And a Sodbuster Jr. to me is a great knife to use for kitchen tasks if you should want to. And I do that very often. That's why this one has such a nice patina. Last thing I really used this one for was cutting up some potatoes to fry the other day. And some onions too. But my goal for this series is just to use this knife. It's brand new right now. Just to use this knife and see how the patina will develop on this knife as we use it and so on. See how long it takes it to match this one. Maybe it'll get darker than this one. That's going to be the fun part about this series. And in the process, hopefully we can teach people about patina that don't know a whole lot about it. And maybe somebody's just got their first carbon steel knife and they can see if patina's for them or not. Maybe they prefer stainless steel. Nothing wrong with carrying a stainless steel knife. Don't let anyone tell you there's something wrong with it. It's all a matter of preference. And this one right here is going to get a patina on it, and we're going to follow it as it goes and just see how long it takes it to develop. But yeah, this particular one, I really like the way this one feels in my hand. But y'all know I do like these smooth synthetic Sodbuster Juniors. I may get an orange one to match this orange peanut. I don't know. I traditionally haven't liked the color orange, but I really like that orange peanut and the color on it, so I might change that. If you're looking for a stainless Sodbuster, your best route is to go with this one right here. This is the classic black synthetic handle, and it's such a classy looking knife. with those brass pins in that dark Delrin handle, the satin as ground stainless steel blade with the etch on it. It's just a really great looking knife. You can also get the yellow handle in stainless steel if you want to. It will have a high mirror polish on it. I also have this one. This right here was a special a few years back. There you can see 22. And those are kind of hard to find now. You really don't see these. But this is stainless steel with a high mirror polish. Now this is more common to find on the bone-handled Sodbusters. You can see the stainless steel right there. But nevertheless, my favorite kind of Sodbusters are not the bone ones. It's these smooth synthetic ones. My mom says they look like toys. I don't know why she thinks that, but that's what she says. She says that this is how a knife is supposed to look. If you all agree with her, comment down below in the comments. But in my opinion, the Sodbuster Jr. is one of the best knives going. It's just such a great design to carry and to use. If you don't believe me, get one of these. I advise either this one in carbon steel or this one right here in stainless, depending on which steel you prefer or which color you prefer. And make yourself carry it for 1 month. And then tell me that it's not a really good knife. I mean, it may not be your favorite. It don't need to be your favorite. But you have to agree it's a really good using knife. It does what it needs to really well. And so that's my plans for this red Sodbuster right here. Now, we're going to see how the patina develops. And I like this red color. My sister does not like the color red, but I like it. It matches my case that I often carry my knives around in. But nevertheless, that's my plans. Okay, so y'all just saw that clip of me cutting the turkey sandwich. I also cut a hamburger with this. So that would have introduced mustard, ketchup, onions, meat, cheese, a bunch of these different food ingredients. And I'll show you what the blade looks like after cutting 2 things with it. This is it right here. You can see it's very spotty. That's what mustard tends to do. Same thing on the back. This back side is more ketchup, because it didn't have much on the back after I cut the sandwich. When I cut the hamburger, it had some ketchup on it, but no mustard. And so this back patina is basically ketchup patina, and this front is basically mustard. Now, there was some onion, but it was cooked onion, so it probably wasn't enough to affect much. Nevertheless, when I get to a point like this on my blade, I usually prefer to tone it down a little bit, to clean that patina up a little bit. You want your patina to always be completely smooth along the blade. Now, the 2 ways I do it most often is either flitz polish or chrome polish. I believe flitz polish is just a little bit harsher than chrome polish is. But I don't think there's any huge difference. But I'm going to use flitz polish. I'm just going to put a little bit of this out on my rag. And I do this to a patina knife every now and then. It's not like it just depends how the patina develops. I'm not going to do much to the back side. That blue rag's messing with the camera there. I'm not going to do much to the back side, but I am going to kind of just work the front side through it a little bit, just like that. Okay, so you can see this lightened the patina up, but it did not completely remove it. That's what I'm going for. And I keep doing this until I build a nice, deep, stout patina. And that's the way I normally go about it. Y'all let me know how y'all go about it. Here's another example. This is a CV knife, but you can see I've done that until it's developed a nice, even patina. And this one here is going to do the exact same thing. But yeah, it's as easy as that to clean the blade off. And I'll do that as the patina develops. Do that routinely. But yeah, this is how the knife's setting so far. Like I said, I plan to do some more videos showing the patina as it develops on this knife. But you all saw how easy it is to clean off, so don't be scared about developing a patina. But I don't believe there's much else to say. But this is a nice knife. I'm going to carry it and use it. Happy for doing the trade. Worked out good. Let me know what y'all think of these Red Workman Series Sodbuster Juniors. Have a good day and keep your knives sharp.